this new video tutorial of Magento 2 Marketplace Web to Print plugin, and this plugin will be transforming your Magento store into a creative studio. As Making use of this plugin would let your customers design and personalize products on your store as they buy them. The customers can design a whole new product by using predefined templates and can make changes to it by using different fonts, text, color, images, etc. Apart from that, even the marketplace vendors would be able to create their predefined text, styles and fonts and attractive pre-built image library as well. Also, the customers won't be facing any glitches in the designing of their favorite products, as this particular plugin offers advanced features for customizing the products, and the plugin basically works according to your business requirements and helps your customers to design what they want. So first we'll be seeing the customer workflow, wherein we'll be customizing a product, and thereafter we'll show you how the marketplace vendors would be able to create the same from the admin back from their account panel basically. And lastly, we'll take you to the admin workflow as well. So right now I'm at the Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace web store front end, and right now I'm on one of the product sites, so you can see here right now. And just below the add to cart button here, you can see that we have a customized product button. Now the image that you see here has been edited by the marketplace vendor from the backend panel using a template there, and he has designed this on the canvas itself. Now if the customer wants, he can directly add this particular product into the cart by tapping the add to cart button and can make a checkout thereafter. But if the customer wants to do some customization work for the center part, as you can see here, then he just needs to tap here on the customize product button. So I'll just tap on that, and now this brings up the canvas along with the product itself. So here we are, and we are having the canvas right now. So this is a t-shirt, and now we can make the edits for the text and the images that you can see in the center portion. You'll be seeing this particular box, lined box here. So within that you can set up your text design, etc. So now the customers will be able to insert the templates, text, images, shapes. They can zoom the particular image, and they can save the template and can preview the template before making a checkout with their customized design. So they just need to save their template first, and then they can preview and can add that particular customized product into the cart to make a checkout. Now the very first option here is template. So if I tap on that, then we have this particular template, as you can see. So this is a default template that the vendor has set up, so the customers can choose the same, and the vendors can create multiple templates as well. Thereafter we have the text. So if you tap on the text, you will get a text box here, as you can see right now, and basically you'll be able to make changes to the text. You can change the color of the font, you can change the font type, and you can change what's written there as per your own requirement. So here you can see that we have just made the changes to the text. You can delete it, and you can display the text in various shapes as well. So if we choose a dome shape, then we'll be able to see the particular text in a dome kind of a way right now. So that was about the text. You can add the text and you can delete that as well. Then we have the image. So whatever is written there already within the shirt, you can also remove that out. So for example, if I choose this and tap here on the delete button, you can see that has gone now. We can remove the images as well. To use the images, we can tap here on the images button, and here the user will find many other images as well. So for example, if I choose this one, this particular image, and that would be dropped here on this particular t-shirt, and we can also choose this one, that's the camera, according to your requirement. So I've chosen this paw kind of an image. And to add your own images to the t-shirt, you can tap here on the add button, and that will bring up the file selection from your laptop or your desktop, and then you can add that particular image as well. Apart from that, you can also search the images here with the image names. And after the images, we have the shapes, so you can also make use of any of the shapes that are here. So for example, if we use this particular star for the time being, let me put it here. So what operations we can do, you can change the background of this, you can change the width of this, and you'll be able to choose the color for the same. So you can see that the color has been changed. So I'll just make it okay. Apart from that, we can also zoom into the image by using this particular ruler, as you can see on the left hand side, and accordingly we can then adjust our image itself. And after making the changes or customizing this particular product, now the customer can save the template. So let me tap here on the save template button, and you can see that the template is being saved. Alright, now to preview the template, the customer can tap on the preview button, and the customer can see the customized product now, as you can see here. And from here the customer can check the info here, and would have to select the content that has been set up here, and the customer can also check the checklist before finalizing the particular product for making a checkout. And then to add this particular product to the cart, the customer will tap here on the add to cart button, and this particular customized product would be added to the cart to make a checkout thereafter. So the product is added to the cart. So the actual template that was there was this, we customized it, we have added it to the cart, and now let's make a checkout with the particular product. So I'll just tap here on the proceed to checkout, and here I'll be entering my email address. So right now I'm not logged into my account, so I'll have to log into my account first. And after entering my username and my password, I'll just tap here on the login button. So we'll be logged into our account, and after login we'll be automatically redirected again to the checkout page on the shipping page here. So we're again on the shipping section here, so I'll be choosing my shipping address. And now on the payment method page, on the right hand side, you can see the order summary along with the customized product. And from here the customer can choose the payment method and tap on the place order button to place the order for the product itself that the customer has customized. So thus the customer has the option of customizing the product before purchasing the same within your web store. And here our order has been placed. Let's check the order details by tapping here on the order number itself. So right now it's in the pending state, and this is our product that we have just downloaded. And apart from that, we also have the download zip file here. A link is provided this, so the customers can basically open up that particular link. So let me open that up, and this particular link would be having your canvas template that you have created for your product. Alright, so that's the template that you have created for the product itself, the customized product template. And that's how the customers can download the zip file for their customized product as well. So this information is there, and the rest of the process is the same like the default Magento itself. Now let's check how the marketplace vendors would be able to create the product in the first place. So as the customer is also a seller, so I'll just go to this customer seller account here, and here you'll find this web to print option, and under that we have around 4 different options to configure. So the very first one is the image categories, images, fonts and colors. So let's go through each of them one by one, and I'll just take you one by one through each of them. So let's go to the very first one under the web to print, that is the image categories. Here under the option that's the image categories under the web to print image categories. Here the vendors would be able to add the new image categories for their products. So you can see the category image, the category name, and the actions. The vendors can delete or edit the already created categories. So to add a new category, just tap here on the add new image category. So whatever images that you're going to add for your products, you can create the different types of categories for them. And here the vendor can add the image category name. For example, if we set it as cars, we can also set up the description for the same. So for now I'll just type in the test, and we can upload an image for the so I'll just select one image and I'll tap on the open button, and that would be uploaded here. So we have set the category image name, the category description, and the image, and then you need to tap here on the save button, and now you can see that the image has been saved for the particular category that we created. So now we have the cars category, animals, cameras, and the books. So that's how we can add the image categories from the vendor account. Then we have the images. Let's go to the images section. So all of the images that the vendor adds, they would be visible here basically, and from this section only he can add more images and can delete or edit them as well. To add a new image, just tap here on the add new image button, and in the meantime let me show you how we can edit the category images. Under the actions column we can tap this edit button here, and that will bring up the edit page for the image, and the vendor can delete or make the changes and then save the changes here. So for example, if I set it as books 1, 2 and tap on the save button, we can now see the changes there. So we have basically changed the name of changed the description for the books category there. Now let me again take you back to the new image section, and under the new image section, that's under web to print images. Now we're going to add a new image. We can set up the image alt text description, and then we can choose the category where we want to place this particular image in. So we'll choose for example cars, and now we can upload the image itself. So I'll tap upload, and then I'll just search for my particular image, and I'll tap here on the open button. That would upload the image here, and then we just need to tap here on the save button, and after the image has been saved, if I scroll down, you can see the success messages also there. And if I scroll down, I can see the image within the category itself. So that's how the vendors can add their images. And the same for the edit. You just need to tap the edit under the actions column for the respective image. Then you can make the changes and tap again the save button to save the changes that you've made. Now after the images we have fonts and colors. So let's go to the font section. So here the vendors can add different font names or the fonts, and can edit or delete them as well. To add a new font, you can tap here on the add new font button, and that would bring up the section to add a new font. So from here you can set up the font name, and you can upload the font file. So there are the different file types. So we'll be choosing the OTF file type, and we'll upload it up. So here you can see that we can use TTF, OTF, WOFF2 and WOFF file types, or the new font file types, and tap here on the save button, and this particular test name ASDAS would be saved, and the particular font would be uploaded there. So here you can see that we have the ASDAS font type, and now these fonts will be then available to the customers. You can also edit the fonts, and then tap again the save button, same, by tapping here on the edit button under the actions column. So that was the fonts. Now let's go to the colors. So here the vendors can add different colors and their color codes, and can edit or delete the created colors. To add a new one, just tap here on the add new color button, and that brings up the section to add a new color. You set up the color name, and you can set up the color code. For the demonstration, I'll just choose this. That's all right. And then just tap here on the save button, and you can see that the test color has been edited. And from here you can tap the edit button under the actions column to edit this particular color, and then you can make the changes to this color name or the color code, and can tap here on the save button thereafter. So that was about the colors under the web to print menu option. Now let's see how the vendors would be able to create the products or the customer or the customized product templates from the backend that would then be visible to the customers at the storefront. So for that, we'll go to our product list, or you can also go to the new products there. So for now, I'll just give this demonstration. So here the vendor would be able to set up this functionality for the products. So for that, he just needs to tap here on the action button, edit button under the actions column, and that will bring up the product edit page for the respective product. So we can add the web to print functionality to an already created product or a new product as well. So I'll just show you both of them. So here you can see that we have set up the product, we have chosen the category for the product, and we have set up the product name and the rest of the details that are the default details that we have set up. And if you go to the end of this particular product, here you can see that we have a create WTP template. So you can tap this particular button to create the web to print template for this particular product. So you need to have a product image first, and that you want to use for the product that is actually displayed to the customers on the product page. And then you can set up the template using the masked image and the rest of the features there. So to do so, you just need to tap here on the create WP template, and that brings up this particular canvas, as you can see. And from here, the vendor can choose the template or can add more templates as per his own requirement there. And you can see that this has been set as the default template. So this template would be provided to the customers to edit. And to add a new, you can tap here on the add new template. You can set up the title for your template, the description, then the base image and the mask image for the same. So here you can see that we have the base image, the mug, and the mask image, that is basically a transparent portion over it, wherein we can see this happy birthday and the image that we edit. And thereafter, you just need to tap here on the save template button. So I've already added one. You can also customize or edit it. If I tap on the edit, you can see that we have the mug custom name, the title, the description, the base image and the mask image, as you can see here. And you can also add the template variations as well as per your requirement. And thereafter, just tap on the save template button. Now from here, the vendor can also add the text that I've already shown you, add the customer frame. So that these functionalities are also the same. And let me delete this particular one. And vendors can also add the images as required. And if I tap here on the add button, this would add an image to this particular template. And to search image, you can go to this other tab, that's the search images, and here you can type in the name of the image and the image that you have searched for, and you can add that particular one by tapping here the add button. Apart from that, you can also make use of the user images that are already there that I've been added by the particular vendor according to the categories there, and you can choose any one of them by tapping on the add button, and that would then be reflected here over the base image itself. And below that we have the shapes. Different shapes can be used and added to your base image, and you can also edit the borders for the added shapes. You can fill the background, you can change the stroke color, and you can also basically change the stroke width as well. And similarly for the zoom section, you can slide it up to make a zoom over your product that you're customizing right now, and that way you'll be able to zoom in to check how it basically appears. And then you also have this particular preview button for the vendor. So if I tap here on the preview button, so actually this kind of a product would now be available as a template for use to the front end customers when they come to the product page of this particular web to print product that you can see, and then they can make use of this template and can edit it accordingly and can then place their order for the respective customized product. And after making changes, I'll just tap here on the save customized template button. I'll tap OK. Alright, now let me cross it out, and now let me go to the category. That's the WTP category that we have created for these web to print products. And under this category right now you can see we have two different products here, and any of them can be customized by the customers. So if we go to this particular mug customized product, then you can see the vendor had just made the changes, and the similar image is now available here for the customers to edit. And the customers can just tap here on the customize product button, and that would open up the canvas, and from here the customer can preview the particular product, or he can make use of the default template that has been added by the vendor from the backend. So that's how the vendors can add the web to print products from their own account panel. And now let's go back to the seller account, and let me show you how the seller would be able to add the same to a new product. So for that, I'll just scroll down and I'll go to new products under the seller account, and here we'll be choosing the attribute set and the product type. So the product type that we have provided is the web to print product. Apart from the ones that are there, we have this web to print product. So while editing the product as well, you'll have to choose you have to see that whether you had selected the web to print product. Otherwise, if you're not chosen this, then you won't be finding that WTP create option there. So I'll just check the web to print product and tap continue button. Now I just need to choose the category for this particular product. We can also choose the collection page categories. We can set up the product name, so I'll just name it as configuration. We can set up the description, short description, the SKU, and the price. We can set up the stock for this, and we can choose the visibility. We can choose whether it has weight or not. So these are the basic product attributes that we need to set up first, and thereafter you can set up the meta title, keywords, and the description. And thereafter you can set up the product images as well, the images that the customer sees on the product page itself. And now let's go down. All right, now after adding these details for the product, we need to tap here on the save button first, and after tapping the save, now when we go back to the product, we'll have that option to create. So we are back on the edit product page again for the product, that's the config product. And if I scroll down here, you can see the button that's the create WTP template. Now the vendor just needs to tap here on the button there, and that brings up the canvas itself. The vendor will tap here on the template, he'll tap here on the add more. He can set up the title, description, choose the base file and the mask image as I've already shown you for the edit one. And you can also choose the add template variation. Thereafter just tap here on the save template and the template would be saved. And then you can choose your different options like the text, user images, then we have the shapes. You can then preview the same and then you can save the particular web to print product. So that was how the vendor can choose the web to print product, and basically he can add it to a new and a already created product as well by navigating to that particular web to print button that we have to create the web to print template for the product. Now let's go to the admin backend panel and let's see how the admin can initially configure this particular product from the admin backend panel. So right now I'm at the backend. I'll be logging into my Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace web store by entering my username and my password for the store admin. So I've logged into my admin backend panel for my marketplace, and that's based on the Magento 2 platform. Now to make the initial configuration, we'll navigate through stores and then configuration under the settings option, and on the configuration on the left hand side we have the Webkul block, and under that first we'll need to go to the marketplace settings, and then we'll come to the web to print settings at the end here. So I've just tapped here on the marketplace, and under the marketplace settings we'll just go to the what we say as the seller's product settings, and from here we just need to choose the product types for the seller, and under that we just need to choose the web to print product type so that it gets available to the marketplace vendors so that they can create the web to print products under their own account as well. And thereafter we just need to save the configuration. And now let's go back and go to the web to print settings here, and under the general settings the admin can set up or enable this particular plugin by choosing a yes, otherwise disable it by choosing a no. Then you can set up the declaration before the add to cart. So this was the same at the checkout time, before adding it to the cart. On the preview page we saw this particular declaration that needed to be checked. Then we have the instruction before the add to cart that we saw before adding it to the cart, the same web to print product. Then we can set up the canvas width in pixels and the height as well, and the image width and height in pixels there. And we can also set up the upload images minimum DPI. So the DPI, that dots per inch that you set here, that's the minimum that should be there to upload an image for use, otherwise it won't be uploaded. And thereafter you just need to tap here on the save configuration button to save the marketplace web to print plugin. Now let's go to the orders section by tapping here on the sales and then orders, and let me check the order that I had placed as a customer for the web to print product. That was order number 105, and this one is my product, and we had downloaded the customized template as well for our reference as a customer. Now let's go to the order section, and let me tap here on the view link for the order under the actions column, and here under the information section for the order view we can see the item that the customer has ordered. The same customized product image is there that the admin can also see, and the admin can also download this particular template. Let me open that up, and let me open the canvas template here that the customer has used. Alright, now let me go back. So that was how this particular Magento 2 multi-vendor marketplace web to print plugin works, and how the vendors can add the web to print products under their own account panel, and how they can add image categories, images, colors, fonts, and how a customer can place the order for the same, and how the admin can check the same under their own account panel. And apart from that, the admin can also do the same. So he has also the option here, that's the web to print option, and under that The admin also has the same options for his own products, and here the admin can also add the image categories, images, WTP fonts, and the colors as required. So that was much about the plugin itself, and thanks for watching this particular video, and I hope it helped you out. And if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, or you have any requirements, then you can always get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you may raise a ticket at webkul.uvdesk.com. Thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.